Hey guys, welcome back to Playing with Jonesy. Today I'm going to be doing the second part of my March budget. I've been doing like the bi-weekly, bi-monthly, just kidding, not bi-weekly, bi-monthly. We get paid every 2 weeks. So my last one was our budget for the 9th, and now I'm going to be doing the budget for the 23rd paycheck. And I know how much we got paid exactly, like to the dollar, so that makes it a little bit easier to budget. So I'm gonna go through our bills real quick. So we get paid on the 23rd, and then the first bill we have our Netflix, which is our movies, and then we also have our insurance on the 26th. And then we use this paycheck to roll over until April. So this is our April, and then I'm actually just going to put down what bills we have due. So the first one is on the first, we have rent. On the third we have internet. And then on the second we have electric. Boom. And then we get paid again on the 6th. So we just have to make this paycheck last for these two bills, and then this first week we get paid again on the 6th. So those are those. So I'm going to actually flip to this page. And so this is how we did last paychecks. So I have all of our bills with the first part, with that first paycheck. This is how I laid it out. My check pays for food and gas, and then I ended up having to get new tires, which cost $250. And then I have a couple debts, or like a late payment, and then I owe my mom a little bit of money, and I was able to pay our phone, what was late on our phone. So that was super nice that we got caught up on that. Now I just owe my mom. So let's go ahead and go to this. And then we're gonna write down, I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. So first, let's see how I wrote it on this page. Just half rent. Half rent. And then this will be paying all of our rent since it's the second paycheck of the month. So this is due on the 1st. The amount that I'm pulling out of this one, it should be $840, but I actually ended up having to pay another unexpected bill out of our last one, and I just pulled it out of this. So I'm actually, for rent, I'm actually pulling $11.21.50. It's like $300 extra, or 280 or something like that. Okay, anyways, so yeah, so there's that. Then I have movies, insurance, and then we have electric and internet. Movies. these it's due, I have no idea. Movies is the 24th. 24th. Insurance is the 26th. Electric is the 2nd. Internet is the 3rd. And then I'm just gonna like kind of retell myself how much I owe for each. 15, 39, 123.50. Electric is 196, 26, and 105, 95. Boom. Okay, so these are all the bills that are paid with my husband's paycheck. So I'm gonna put a line right here. And then, oh, that's exactly what I wanted. So then I'm gonna go, so my husband's paycheck was quite larger than it usually is. He ended up making $21.01 this paycheck, so that is like an amazing surprise. So then I'm just gonna subtract these to see how much we should plan to have at the end of the month. Or at the end of all these bills. So and this is the same number I got earlier, so at least my math is on point. So after we pay all of our bills with my husband's check, we should have $538 left over. Woot! So that, I mean, that is ample money to even pay my mom back. Which, how amazing would that be to have that debt just checked off? So then the other part of it is my paycheck. And like I said, I usually just use mine for, what do I use it for? Oh, for gas and for food. So just food and gas. And then, so fantastic news. We ended up having, so for gas, in my last video, I had mentioned that we didn't spend all of our, like our whole budget for gas. And then this last paycheck, I only spent like a portion of mine. So I ended up having $60 left over, which I personally only get $100. So that means in 2 weeks, I like stretched $40, which is amazing. So I felt super good about that. Yeah, so that was so fantastic. I'm still, this next pay period, I'm going to be having surgery. So I know there's going to be a little bit of gas in here for going to and from the hospital. So I'm going to keep that same $240 for gas for me and my husband. And then for food, I'm actually going to jump this up to $300 because I'm going to be on a special diet after my surgery. So I want to just have a little bit more wiggle room when it comes to our grocery budget. So this is $540. So $540, and my check was $822, I believe. And 51 cents or something like that. Minus 300 minus 240. Yes. $282.51. And then I'm going to, so I'm going to take this $4.15 over here that I owe from my mom, and I'm just going to write that down right here. And then just because I'm super curious. Oh my goodness. Okay, so just because I'm curious, I don't want to see $282.51 is how much is left over my check. And then I want to see $538.4. So we have, at the end of all of our bills, all of our food, all of our gas, we should still have $800 left over. This is nuts, you guys. This is crazy. I mean, I can pay off my mom and fuel a good chunk of my emergency fund or whatever I want to do with this money. This is amazing. So that being said, like I said, I'm having surgery this coming Friday. So instead of throwing money into something, I think I'm actually going to play it safe and keep a good chunk of this money in our bank account because I'm worried about this money right here. Not necessarily the gas, but more so the food, just because on this special diet, I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna go, what's gonna happen, and also because of the surgery, I have to take some time off work. So for a couple weeks, at least, I'm gonna be losing my $800 income. So, like I said, that being said, I think that I'm gonna save a good chunk of this money, kind of have like an emergency fund. Like baby step 3 is supposed to be like 3 to 6 months worth of whatever. So I'm just gonna have kind of a buffer for like a paycheck's worth of, or whatever this would be, just to kind of play it safe. So otherwise, this is really what I'm gonna zoom out. Okay, oh, that's in. So like I said, which I paid these. Done, done, done. So this is what the rest of our month looks like. This internet and electric is going to be for the beginning of April. So up until the first paycheck of April, we will be covered. And then hopefully I'll be cleared to go back to work by that time, within like a week or so into April. So anyways, that is all I'm going to show you guys today. If you guys have any questions about how I budget, why I do what I do, make sure you guys ask them down below. I would love to answer your questions. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Just shoot me any questions you might have. I know sometimes that can be really confusing. So anyways, I hope that you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.